Actually, we're going back to the Senna era when Eddie was talking about. I was actually still at school, and in 1983, when Senna was running in Formula 3, it wasn't with you, Dick Bennett, sorry. Yeah, and your driver was Mr. Brundle, I think. So yeah, we went. Brother said, "Come to Alton Park for the race meeting." I had just a little Praktika camera, no motor drive. He said, "Go out to the far corner of the track." I can't remember now, but it had no motor drive. Literally shoot the frame, wind it on, the old film days. And Senna actually was second at that point. He dived as usual down the inside, and then they landed on top of each other. Massive crash. I got the frame of them side by side. The next frame was actually when they were on top of each other. They were looking at the car. Those pictures used all over the world. Very famous set of pictures.
Inga, do you realise how much that little photo shoot cost me? Because that was actually the turning point for Brundle, really, wasn't it? I mean, people are historians about motor racing, and there's a lot of us here. Old Tremaine, I see, is here. And they will remember with great joy that the 83 Formula 3 season in Britain was one of the great titanic battles of all time between Senna and Brundle. And of course we know what Senna went on to do after that. Anyway, we talked about him being a baby. When the big brother, Keith, who's here, and introduced us, no one wanted to really deal with Mark because it was Keith's pictures. And now when you come here and you see the exhibition downstairs and the elegance and the style and just the way the shutter and the way he uses the camera, I'm very proud of you, man. And
would you say the baby has grown up?
No one ever grows up in my world.
Many ways.
Nobody ever grows up in my world. I still think I'm 20. Girls, I still think I'm 20.
Is there anybody out there ready?
Sadly, the appearances don't necessarily show that.
You should see Eddie skiing, then you would think he's 20.
I mean,
We're not talking about skiing here.
I mean, obviously you can see the exhibition downstairs. Please, everyone, go and view the exhibition on your way out. I know some of you didn't see it.
There might not be much left because
everyone's taking them home.
Yeah,
right.
Well, everybody else, all those people, these good people who's purchased the raffle tickets, look at the numbers, they will won you a prize, and I believe I've already a few people walk up to me quite excited because they won some of your pictures.
I mean, obviously, if you look at the early part of the pictures, we were very lucky to come here in 2007 and shoot the festival. I don't think you were involved then still in Formula 1, but well, in terms of Jordan. But
I had banked all the profits.
But then we came here for the festival. They had an amazing event from the Emirates Palace where they had a paddock in the Emirates Palace Gardens. The cars went out onto the Corniche, down to the Marina Mall. They did the donuts at the end. Some of them failed, and then Mr. E went, "No more donuts," because these little vans kept coming down with a starter motor, and it was very embarrassing in front of the royal family. After this, we then came out here in May of 2007 to what was an empty desert. I mean, it was literally just starting of the project.
Thanks to Herman, it's no more desert.
And we did 14 visits out here shooting the track, an incredible experience. And obviously the pictures that you see are the 6 years of the races, using various light and buildings and amazing architecture that Herman's built. So please go and have a look.
And the results you see in those photos. Now I have to ask you guys, at the end of this, we're going to conclude our appearance of Lena very soon. At the end, so I have to ask you both the standard question. I have been asked it, I'm going to forward it to you. Who is going to win the race?
Who's going to be world champion, I don't think so.
No. Who's going to win the race this weekend? Who's going to be world champion next year? That would be the other question.
I think she was looking at you, Mark.
I think there's only one driver that's on a roll at the moment. Nico Rosberg.
There you go, the German.
5 poles in a row, 2 wins in a row. What do you think, Eddie?
I always like a little bit of drama, and I'm going to go for Sebastian Vettel in the Ferrari.
Now that sounds like, for me, a very good race because it would be a German battle.
Well, we didn't plan it because of nationality. If that was the case, I think there's a lot of people here who would like Lewis Hamilton, by the way, who has been a fantastic world champion last year, but this year again. And next year will be really odds on. He'll become the 4-time world champion, so that will put him up in a different category in Britain in terms of quality race drivers.
Thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining me here on stage.
Pleasure.
Thank you, Eddie, for being with us here tonight.
To everybody here who's given so generously on behalf of the kids, because what we all have to remember is that we were very fortunate. We got dealt a very good set of hands when we were playing our poker game, and the fact that we're all here enjoying it. His Highness Prince Leopold has outlined how difficult it is for children, and there's all sorts of different aspects of how we can help. And believe me, it makes you feel good to be able to see that the people here are so generous, as they are indeed throughout the normal world. So fantastic on behalf of everyone who has donated, from the hotel, from Michael of course, the food, the champagne, everybody. Inga, yourself, thank you. Everybody should be very happy to make sure that this is a success, and thank you very much. Well done, Mark.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eddie. I couldn't agree more. So please, ladies and gentlemen, grab those lovely ladies. Yeah, big applause to our two heroes today. Grab those lovely ladies.